Wednesday. Cindy Daychuck here with Queen Bee Creations. Thanks for joining me, whether you can catch it live or in replay, doesn't matter. It all works. So the exciting news, the weird news, the kind of strange, I'm puzzled but happy about it news is Monday's video. So here's the thing. I have some videos that have, what's the highest? I think 20. No, it's higher than 20. So I might have like one or two videos that are over 20,000, maybe one that's as high as, I think close to 40. But that's happened over the period of months and years, actually. So it's gotten that high over a couple of years. So Monday's video in 2 days had 5,700 views. Normally, like in 2 days, I maybe get like about, 300, 400 if it's a really good video, and then it climbs after that with more people catching it later. But within 2 days, I've never hit like 5,700. And this was the video. We made a planter. So it was this planter that we made from a lamp. This used to be a green mid-century modern lamp with big square gold handles. So we took it all apart, we put it all back together, and we painted it up. It is on the website for $22. So it's $22. I mean, I tried selling the lamp on the website just because, sometimes like if I'm not going to get to a project for a long time and it's a perfectly good piece and something that people would say, I love that, I would have used that in my home, then you had probably it was in the shop for a good 18 months, maybe 2 years before I just said, what the heck? I'm gonna take it apart and paint it. Because I don't want to ship that baby. It's an exorbitant weight.
So it's going to be in your shop for another 18 months.
No, but shipping just wouldn't be a good thing. So sometimes I just put it on a weight that the website won't even allow it to be shipped. It has to be quoted just because it's going to be outside of what Canada Post would do. And that's what the website does. But hey, if you were one of the 5,700 people, and maybe Nick, if you could put that on the ground or take it over to that other table because it's blocking all the light. Yes, pick it from there. Oh, perfect. Now we've got light back again. I have no way of guessing these things. Like I wouldn't have guessed that would have been a video that would have taken off that fast. It was astounding. I went to bed and I think I had like 400 views, and I woke up the next morning. It was at like 25. It was just crazy. Good crazy, but crazy. I have no way of figuring out. So that was Monday's video. And it's in the shop. Today's video, you may have seen less than 5,700 of you, less than 100 of you. I'm back into the normal realm of what works for me. Although wouldn't it be lovely to get 5,000 people like every couple of days watching my videos? That would be so fun. But bless your heart if you're one of the 80 that watched today's video so far. It was a quick door hanger. It was, and actually I don't even have it to show for you today because it's on my door. It was one of those things that I walked out of the door and had to stop to lock it because I was the last leaving that morning. And I saw Christmas. It was still Christmas on my front door. And usually I'm so behind. I mean, it doesn't mean I don't make things for the shop, but it just never occurs to me to make it for me. I'm like, I make things to sell. That's what I do. And so my stuff is way behind season, or, I just hadn't switched it out. It was still Christmas. I didn't even switch it out for Easter.
Oh, no.
No, because I took Christmas down. Yeah. So I didn't even put up Easter. I totally forgot that too. It just occurred to me. I didn't take it down for Easter. I still had Christmas on my door. So it was just one of those things that I just actually noticed it and was coming in here. And I thought, I am going to look and see what I have, and I'm going to make something for our door. So I at least
So-
have kind of
It'll be there until next
spring,
Christmas.
summer. Yeah, it might be there till I rehang the Christmas. I'll probably remember fall.
Yes.
I'll probably remember fall, but it just so bad. So it's on my door. It was cute, really super fast. I think more than anything else, just kind of giving you guys an idea of something different. It wasn't a wreath, and how quickly it could go, and kind of some of the quick design tips to be able to do it. Friday's video, we are doing a couple things. I wanted to play with one of the new transfers, which is Collage des Fleurs. That's my attempt at a French accent. I'm in Canada. You'd think it would be better than that, but no, they kicked me out of French class. And so we did some paint blending. So we got this big baby. So two-toned. So I two-toned the paint and then two-toned the flowers. So video, we'll do a little bit of paint blending together. We'll do the application of flowers, some of the things to consider for balance and layering of the inlays and things. That guy's on the website now for $95. I think it's 95. So speaking of websites, because I always get yelled at, I always forget to say this. The website is, oh, I had a little thumbs up going up there. Thanks for the heart. The website is queenbeecreationshome.com, and everything that we're talking about now, except for those two things, are in the new this week.
This is in there. I think
Oh,
that
okay.
is true.
Oh, okay. So I did remember to put them in new this week tab. So everything that I'm showing you is under there for this week anyway. I empty it out on Mondays and load up the new this week stuff for that week. So anything that doesn't sell is still on the website. It's just under its regular classification. So we've got some cool stuff, some different stuff. You know what? I always say that. I think mostly because I always think I have cool stuff. I think I have cool stuff. That's the advantage of kind of picking what comes into the store. You're picking out things that you like. So let's get rolling. Oh, before I forget too, don't forget the paint techniques workshop coming up on Saturday the 27th. There's still some spots there. We're going to be doing some paint blending, maybe some paint drips. We'll be playing with waxes. We'll be playing with inlays. It's really about trialing some stuff. We'll be doing it all on board, so we just get to play. And depending upon who's here and what else they want to see, we'll do a little bit of that too. I had a request to do an online class in that, so we'll see how that works out for me. Okay, first up is this little divided tray. Very cute, specifically for the summer. The pattern is called Pistolet. I don't know why everything is making me talk in French tonight, but this is a false craft pattern, which is just really bright and cheerful. This guy I saw on Etsy for $24, $9 in the shop. My shop, not somebody else's shop. This guy, okay. All right. So this I thrifted, but I thrifted it from the shelf like this. And at first I was with a friend as we were thrifting some stuff, and we're both looking kind of going, that's a lot of butter, right? And then it occurred to me later when I was Googling it, it's a refrigerator. It's a refrigerator dish with a lid. Unless you really love butter that much, then you could do it that
What would
way.
you put in it?
It's just for like storage. Like you could put leftovers in it, and like a lot of people use like the old Tupperware fridgies, which are glass and stuff. So this big guy is $12, and it's got cool rib design, and then almost like a little starburst on the top and the bottom. These are cool. They're hard to find. This one, I did see a similar one for substantially more online once I figured out it wasn't a big honking butter dish. Maybe it's a big thing for cheese, but I forgot to tell her when she called today. I'll have to let Fiona know because she's still thinking it's a big honking butter dish. Okay, we may have been having too much fun in the thrift store, looking at things. It's the way it goes sometimes. All right, love this. Perfect season too. Like you're coming into hamburger season and stuff. So this is perfect for like ketchup, mustard, and relish trays, or just even little condiments like little pickles, nuts, that sort of thing. But you know, you're spending so much time out of doors. This is a great way of being able to do it without just juggling all the different jars and bottles. It's from Portugal. It's got this wonderful beaded design around it, which I like, and just in that nice, simple, clean looking white. And it's $11. I'm just gonna scooch that way over there so I don't run out of room. Okay, these guys are just fun. Now, I have to tell you, I kind of got them for me. So I'm selling the pair. They're little wire, almost like little wire patio chairs. I actually got them for me originally. I'm selling them for $6.50. But if they don't sell, by the time I get around to using them, then I'll just take them back out of the store. But I was thinking, I mean, they're going to be super cute for little potted plants sitting on them. I was thinking of doing like a big felted bear or something reclining back on the chair. That's my thinking. But I'm not planning on felting a big honking bear anytime soon. So in the meantime, those little cuties, I'm selling the pair for $6.50, and they were just different. And it's the kind of thing that I just automatically grab because it's different, not because I know what to do with it. Okay, next up. All right, this is super cool. I had no idea. I just thought this was a cool, old, rusty, crusty bell. But it turns out that it is Swiss, and it does have the little Swiss kind of plus sign. I kept thinking it was like the Red Cross sign. It says 1878, and words that this side I can read, which is like Chantal Fondeur. And then I can't read that word. I printed it out in the listing though. And I looked it up, and I didn't expect to find it. And I did. It is a Swiss goat bell, or very small cow, but they called it a goat bell. So it's got the original kind of rusted, I'm going to say dongle.
Clapper, I think.
Clapper, because I couldn't think of the word clapper. Because dongle is so much easier. So this is $25, but I saw it online for $85. It was okay. At the $85 one was a little less rusty up here. I love the rust myself, and I'm not polishing that patina off because I love it. And then whoever gets it, if you really don't like the patina, then you can do that. But I love the look of that as it is. Super cool. Okay, these guys, I have a certain amount of glassware tonight. It's just the way it goes. So these guys are wine glasses. So stemless wine glasses. I have a set of 3. And I know they're wine glasses because it's a big medallion with grape cluster and then raised words that say wine, vin. Yeah, just, and vino. Wine, vin, and vino. So English, French, Italian. So very cool. Now, I did find these glasses selling for, what did I tell you, Nick?
25
That I was
each.
25 each. 25 each. Okay, I'm selling the 3 for $12. But yeah, eBay had them for $25 each, which is kind of crazy. $12 sounds like a really good deal now, but they're nice because they're nice and solid. They're a nice size. The lettering is raised, so it's actually not a slick surface, so nice to hold.
That word, Saguenay-Léger, is a municipality in the canton of Jura in Switzerland. It is the seat of Montaigne.
Okay.
So
So
it's
the
a-
S word
it's
is a
from-
location in Switzerland
Yeah.
that this is from.
Little Cantonese.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't look that up. I didn't Google that far. All right. This little guy, just a cute little teapot. Just a nice soft blue. It's not quite dark enough to be what I'd call a duck egg blue. It's not a baby blue. It's just a lovely soft blue. This is from Natural Elements. Cool. It's got a wooden knob to it. And this is $12. You know me, my teacups and teapots and things. So, oh, speaking of teacups, let's go there because I have some. So I have a pair. This is from Grace's Teaware. So same shape, same phenomenal. Look at that handle. So same great handle on both, just two different patterns. This one, so the all gold patterned one, has just a little slight bit of wear on the gold at the top. Not particularly noticeable, but I noticed it. Oh, this one's maybe a little bit down here, but lovely. $13 for the pair of them. And just, you gotta love those handles, right? Look at those. So awesome. Okay. They're just fun to look at. All right. These guys, let's look at these guys. Now, I have to admit, I picked up these pair of doves. So two different patterns, right? So two different styles of these doves. I picked them up thinking, okay, those would be good to have in my stash. I could paint them, stick them on stuff. And then I took a closer look and both of them are signed on the wing. And then I looked them up. So they are by A. Santini, and they are made typically from powdered alabaster. And they're a thing. I didn't know that. So the pair of these is $16, but I think that the pair of them, oh, I don't know if I can find the doves on here. They might be on my other sheet. Best picture, false grave. Yeah, I don't have them. I can't remember. I can't remember how much they were. They're well over $50 for the pair. So then I felt guilty painting them and decided to offer them for sale instead because they were pretty cute. And I think they would have sat for a long time without my feeling like I could paint them because they were pretty cute. So there you go. They are collectible. They are both signed on their respective wings and they are a thing.
What's it?
And usually, yeah, I think
Santini.
A. Santini. You can just do Google lookup on the pick, and usually it was alabaster dust or marble dust that they're made from. Those look more like alabaster, actually. Okay, this is just fun. So this is a big honkin' 16-ounce Dachshund mug from Spectrum Designs. He's $9.50. It says Dachshund on the inside in case you were confused about the breed of dog, but it's got a mess of them around the outside and they're all slightly raised and embellished on there. So just super cute. My eldest son and his family, my two grandsons, they have a Dachshund. I already found a mug for them. I like this one better, but you know. Okay, big cast iron owl trivet. It's just super cute. And it's just such a cute little owl, cute little design. Tuck him away. Okay. All right, this guy. So this is a big, heavy, solid resin duck wearing a coat, wearing a jacket. So it's in these muted texture designs. Now, a couple things about the duck. Definitely some wear spots, which I showed in the picture. And quite honestly as well, both of his legs are cracked. So I love him regardless. He's $15. I love him regardless. It doesn't impact his ability to stand. He's still a lovely decor piece. He is definitely super heavy, but I took pictures of both of the cracks so that you know it. I've indicated that. I've shown that there's a couple of little wear spots in his finish. And again, this is one of those things that I love him as he is now. But if he's still with me a year from now, I will probably paint him up. I will repair his legs and I will paint him. But I would hate to do that. I love him as he is. And sometimes I like him. Hello from the UK, Susie. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, UK, I don't even ship to you, but you know, enjoy. I love having you anyway. All right, these are solid glass. They each have a little pontail mark on the bottom, so they are hand blown glass salt and pepper shakers, and each is etched. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me show here first. Okay, you guys can kind of see that they've got a bit of a cornflower pattern on them. So just super cute, really nice and heavy and solid. I love these, $9.
Etsy.
Okay, so our little doves, our little Santini doves, that are $16 in my shop, are currently on Etsy for $219.
Yeah.
$219.
He's a sculptor.
So-
Italian sculptor.
Well, and that's what I knew, is that he was definitely an artist. He's an Italian sculptor, and these aren't hand sculpted. I mean, they're molded from his carving, hence the dust, right? Like
Oh, yeah, I don't
the
know.
plaster
what
dust
baby
impressed with
does.
probably like resin or something like that. But yeah, so Etsy has them for $219. I have them for 16. If I list them on Etsy, I will list them higher than 16. I will not list them for 219. I probably will not. I won't even list them for 100. I would probably just list them for like, I don't know. I don't know what I would list them.
$99.99.
That one looks like maybe there's a little chip.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll revise my listing. Just one little feather, little tiny chip, just caught my finger. I didn't notice it earlier, so it's not really visible, but it is what it is. So, okay. This guy, this is a, for you, Susie, UK thing. This is from Beswick. So it is numbered. It is stamped on the bottom. Little Beswick lime marmalade jar. Tiny little chipping up here on these pieces, which is to be expected. And this is $12. This one I know goes for significantly more. I think that one's on the other sheet too, but nothing goes for a lot here because I'd rather you just buy it and enjoy it and move it on out. Make room for me to find more things. All right, I love this little bowl. This is a bowl from Signature, but the artist is Debbie Segura, and it's just lovely. I mean, it's in the shape that you could use it easily as a pet food bowl if you wanted. So I'm selling it for $7. But it's safe for like the microwave and dishwasher. So you could certainly use it as your cereal bowl, use it as a big dip bowl. I mean, whatever you'd like. I just love the look of it, period. And it was only when somebody said, oh, that's like a pet bowl shape. My dog has metal. So it's like,
Well, it'd have to be a small dog, probably, or a cat or something. Well, maybe it's too big for a cat, but a small dog.
I guess maybe and that's it, because I have big dogs, so I don't think of it that way. But there you go, $7, and it's lovely regardless. Okay, this pitcher, I love this glass pitcher. I love the fact that it's kind of elongated here through the stem. It's got the ribbing here. It's got the little cuts that are in ever increasing size here. It's just super cute. And especially going into the season where you do a lot more cut flowers. I love pictures like this with cut flowers in them. I mean, or margaritas. Coming into margarita season here. So it's $11 and it's just a nice, solid, beautiful little cut glass piece. So love that. These guys. Now these guys are from, I can't remember these guys either. These are mid-century modern shot glasses is what most people are calling them. They've got all of the gold banding at the top and the bottom, and then almost this pebbled band of color. And I've got 5 in the set, and there's blue, red, orange, yellow, and green. And these I'm selling for $18, but I saw a set of 6 of them for maybe 60, maybe 75. Okay, significantly more. So 18 for the set of 5 of them until I put them on Etsy. And then they're always more on Etsy because they have to be. All right, this little vintage picture is from Radford in England. It's hand painted. It is signed on the bottom. I did take pics of both sides because it's got florals on both sides of it. And it is $12. This one I did see on Etsy for $30. Am I? 12. Okay, I'm always good. Okay, awesome. I think that's everything. So kind of fun, kind of good. Definitely. You know what? Part of this for me, the fun is I get to learn about some of this stuff. Like one, that no, you're not going to have a big honkingly huge glass butter dish. It's going to be a refrigerator dish. Refrigerator storage dish. And
or even about some artists or
and just even like the Doves, like sometimes I'm getting things just because I think that they look cool or I think that they look great, and then discovering that they're a thing, they're worth some money. You know what, I'm not really like an antique or vintage store, so I think part of my joy is finding some of these pieces that are kind of special, and that if they are something that you're interested in or you collect, that you can get them for a much better, more approachable price, which I'm perfectly happy about. I've had some people that buy something and after they buy it say, do you know how much this is worth? Because they thought they were kind of stealing it. They were ready to run from the shop. They were telling me after they bought it how much it was worth. And I said, oh no, I know. Then they're surprised, why aren't you charging that? And I'm kind of going, are you happy? And they go, yes. And I said, okay, I'm happy too. I got a sale. I'm good. I'm good to go. Different way of doing business. I'd rather everybody is happy. I win, you win. We're all good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you as well. If you're watching on YouTube and you are one of those 5,700 people that watched my Monday video, my lamp transformation. Love you for that. That was just a joyful moment for me this week. It's all back to normal now in terms of viewing, but you know what? You just take pleasure and joy as you experience them along the way, right? So that was a fun moment for me this week, and I was sending a lot of texts to my husband going, I can't believe it. Did you see this? Watch this. And then next thing I knew, it was up again, another 500. It was fun. It was a good way to start my day.
And thanks, Susie from UK.
And Susie, thank you so much for tuning in from the UK. That's awesome.
So I'm not sure what the time it would be. Probably about maybe after midnight, wouldn't it be?
Oh, you're asking me? I have no idea. I have to look up when somebody says that they're on Pacific time. I don't know what time that is, and that's in the same country I'm in. So you can't ask me about a different country. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. I will be here again next week. Catch the videos if you haven't watched them. That's always helpful to me. Liking and sharing anything that I do is always well. But just know, really appreciate you, and you guys have been making my weeks my weeks. 10,000 on YouTube last week and then 5,700 on one video this week. You guys are awesome. You rock. See ya. I can never get this to shut off. There we go.